awesome. And the first run that we did, I drove down. I had done several trips down to LA just to do media interviews, and then I came on my last trip, which was for the run. I decided to drive, and yes, I drive myself. I have hand controls, and I was coming back up from the run. I was tired, but I had just been so excited to have been part of this global event and be an ambassador. I just felt like this is awesome. I'm doing something to pay it forward for other people. And also, I had just decided for hosting, I got to move to LA. And I was just like, I was decided after that trip, I'm moving. And that's why I wrote this. Sometimes the path you see ahead of yourself looks straight, like a straight shot, and it's not like you imagine. So on my way back up from that trip, I had a second car accident, and that was really tough to go through. Not so much the physical damage not so much what I went through physically, but emotionally and mentally. So this is a road that I was just looking for a bathroom, and it looked pretty straight. This is closer to the curb, but all I wanted was go to the bathroom. And when I realized as I was getting closer, there was no sign. Is there a sign there? They put signs afterwards, but there were no signs about there being a curve. It didn't say to slow down, nothing. So I'm just going straight, and all of a sudden I realized it curved to the left sharply. And so I slammed on my brakes. I tried, and there was like loose gravel, so I started to slide, and next thing I knew, I lost control of the car. And they didn't have a metal guardrail, so literally we went off the exit, off the embankment, and I was with my mom and my cousin, and so we dropped down like 50 feet, and my car rolled over 3 times. It was so scary. It was daytime, and all of a sudden it was pitch black. There was like glass and all the dirt, and it felt like it was a nightmare. It didn't feel real. Luckily, the car landed right side up. I don't know what could have happened, but it could have been so much worse. I do know that. That's my car. And you can't really see it as well there, but my side is, you can see the roof caved down more than the others. And I just know God was watching over me. We prayed when we got on the road, and I know He was watching over us, because just even had that collapsed more, I probably would not be here. And so that's my cousin. She broke her arm. Thankfully, I'm sure you're all thinking, okay, did you injure yourself more? Luckily, I didn't. I strained my neck really bad. I had to go to therapy for a few months. I had a lot of migraines. It was just such a difficult time. I can honestly say I became depressed after this accident. And not a lot of people know about it, but I was, and I talked to my doctor. I even tried depression pills. I mean, I just felt like, what am I doing wrong? It's the things that we shouldn't be thinking about, but I know we all do. Like, is this a punishment? Is this a sign I shouldn't move to LA? I didn't know what to make of this. It really was so tough on me. But you can even see this. We were all jacked up, you can see, but we were still smiling and trying to just be grateful for surviving. The paramedics told us, you guys are so lucky to be here and to be as okay as you are, considering how bad your accident was. So it was not easy. Then my car was totaled. I didn't have again. It reminded me so much of that first accident. Like, here I am again, unable to move. Everything, any little movement I did at first after the accident, I was in excruciating pain. So it was very difficult. But one thing I learned, I had to have a brace. Again, after the second accident is, in life, you're gonna fall more than once. You're not just gonna fall once. And you're gonna fall so many times when you least expect it. It's not like you get a heads up, hey, you're gonna fall down. It happens, it's never at the right time. And sometimes you fall so hard that you don't know how you're gonna get up. But I know you can always get back up. But you decide to get back up. I was so down, so beaten after this. And really thinking about giving up. I almost gave up on just moving to LA. I was thinking I probably shouldn't do this. I don't even think I should do hosting anymore. I almost wanted to give up on life. And I'm blessed to have the kind of support I have. This photo shoot, he's not here, is a good friend of mine, Jeff Bradshaw. But this is his photo, and this was after it. And I just got back up and said, okay, I've gone through so much. This isn't going to take me down, and I just got to move forward. And I did, and I feel like this picture represented. He took this about a few months after this accident, and just is the way I see life. So colorful, so bright, just so positive. You decide how you want to see life. Life is what you want it to be. You can focus on the things that you don't have. You can focus on what's happened to you. You can focus on being a victim, or you can focus on being a thriver, survivor, a thriver, a fighter. It's all in perspective, and I just want to say, for me, my faith has been everything. I know going through the second accident was so tough, but now looking back on it, I'm thankful because my faith in God grew so much more. Because so many things happened, I won't go into it, but so many things happened that I just knew He was like letting me know, I'm right here. I'm not forgetting about you, and you're gonna be okay. Just to be here, it's a blessing after 2 accidents. So yeah, if life gives you lemons, you decide if you want to do anything with it. I guess you can just leave them there and not do anything, or you can focus on making lemonade. I chose to move forward and do the most bomb lemonade I could think of with my lemons that were given to me. This is after this car accident, and I just like the strength. This was at New York Fashion Week, and just a great opportunity. It was the first, at New York Fashion Week, the first fashion show that had models with disabilities. And it made it on the news, like everybody was talking about this catwalk. And to have been one of those, to be from Modesto, la única Latina, la única Mexicana, and to be there was awesome after everything I went through. I know this might not be like your most favorite look. I get a lot of people thinking, I don't know if I like that look. I think I like your other look better. That's okay. It's high fashion, so I don't expect people to like it. My fiance, my current fiance, he's like, yeah, babe, I don't know if I like that makeup. I wouldn't expect him to like this look. And so I moved to LA. I really almost gave up on just hosting and moving to LA, and I moved forward, thankfully, and I have to thank my mom. She believes in me so much, and she said she moved down there with me, and it's not easy leaving somewhere and not knowing anybody. It's not like she knows people down there, but she just believes in my drive, and I'm so thankful to have her and her support. So we moved down, and I've only been down there for 1.5 years, and I'm not gonna say I'm where I'm not. I wish I could tell you, oh my God, I'm this great host at this. It's gonna come, just wait for it, okay? But I'm not there yet, but at least I know I'm trying, and I know I'm giving it my best shot. And so I'm just down there, like we say, hustling, trying to bring awareness to people in wheelchairs, letting people in this industry, the entertainment industry, see that we are talented and it doesn't matter that we're in a wheelchair. So this was pretty cool. I actually hosted a special for a TV show, American Latino, and because they met me as a host in a wheelchair, they always, every year, they would do a special on athletes, just athletes. And because they met me, they said, you know, it would be really cool to do a special on athletes with disabilities. And we want you to be the host and be the connective tissue to all these stories. So these are some behind the scenes of that, and just pictures at other events. I also co-produced a show called Beauty on Wheels, and we launched it together. And I wanted to put this picture. This is a friend of mine. There's gonna be a lot of people that might not believe in you. You're gonna face a lot of people that are gonna doubt you, but you're also gonna meet people that will believe in you. So focus on those people. This guy right here, thanks to him, we co-produced and launched Beauty on Wheels because he just believed in me and he believed in my potential and he didn't care that I was in a wheelchair. And be grateful for those people. Focus on the positives. There's always going to be negatives. There's always going to be people who are not going to understand what you're trying to do or not going to support you, but there's also going to be those people who will support you. And this is a small video of some of my hosting.
Hi everybody, I'm Tamara Mena. Hi everybody, I'm Tamara Mena. Hello everybody, I'm Tamara Mena. Hi everybody, I'm Tamara Mena. This is CBN. So I'm here with Rosa Rivera and it is such an honor to be with her tonight. Well, it is my honor to be here with Laura Sharp, the founder of Artists for Trauma.
I'm Tamara Mena, and today I'm going to be talking about what to wear for a cocktail party.
Tonight we are in West Hollywood at the Paley House, and this week in LA is Imagine Week. Now, talk to us about how art played a role maybe in your recovery and when you started painting. Tell people how you even got involved. How did you think of becoming a disability fashion stylist? Now, talk to me a little bit about, because I saw you walking with a cane. What is your disability or how did you become injured?
Think about if there was like a little girl who's never done any sports, never thought about wheelchair skating. What would you like to tell them?
I thought it's a great turnout. Now, talk to me, how did this collaboration with Artists for Trauma and Sterling Mirror, how did it happen? What did you think when it was first proposed to you?
Creo que tienes una historia impresionante, de verdad, de las que me ha tocado escuchar, que te mueve, pero el ver lo que has hecho con tu vida y lo que estás haciendo por otras personas, por otras mujeres, es algo que yo admiro y respeto muchísimo.
What do you think or hope that an image like this can do for somebody, perhaps another amputee, but also for society in general?
I love that you don't limit yourself at all in any way, and I think that's amazing and it's a powerful message. Is there anything else you'd like to say to somebody, just maybe somebody who's down in life right now, or maybe they have a disability and are having a hard time?
Make sure to stay tuned for more fashion, more style, more tips. This is Beauty on Wheels. I'm Tamara Mena. Thank you. I think sports have the power of changing somebody, really elevating them and uplifting them, because through these challenges in the sport, you find out, wow, maybe I can do more than I thought. And I think that journey in itself is empowering, and they can later motivate many others to push themselves and to go for more.
All right, guys, well, we've been practicing all day and trying to get this going, and it's showtime. We're about to start. It's so exciting. It's about something so big, bigger than dancing, so I hope you like it.
Thank you. This is CBN. I'm Tamara Mena. Until next time, stay blessed. Until next time, stay blessed.
It honestly like warms my heart looking at this video and seeing a lot of these events and things that I've been fortunate to do. But it has not been easy to be able to collect images like that, and shows that I've done has been really difficult because there's still a lot of misconceptions and just negative stereotypes about people with disabilities, especially in an industry that is so superficial. So I'm trying. It has not been easy, but little by little, I've been able to do more, and I just hope that people can see, you know, even when I got off the stage after Nuestra Belleza Latina, I really felt like they're not ready. They don't want to see a person in a wheelchair host. I came so close to giving up on that. After the second car accident, I was that close to just giving up on just on life, I felt like. And to not give up on that and not give up on my dreams and to move down and to be able to do all that, I hope this can truly motivate anybody here, anybody who has a dream, anybody who's struggling to make those dreams a reality. I get it, it's not easy, but just one step at a time, one roll at a time. These are just some of recent photos of things that I've done in LA, and I think one thing that you see a lot is just my smile and my joy for life. I think no matter what your life looks like, no matter what you have or don't have, always stand strong and never stop smiling. Always see beyond what's in front of you and don't let fear paralyze you. After I was in that second accident, I was driving. I was so scared. I had so many flashbacks of losing control of the car. I almost just didn't even want to drive, but I didn't see it as an option. Like, I had so many dreams and goals I wanted to do, and that's why I launched See Beyond. What See Beyond is, I am producing my own show, and I'm doing it it started from the discrimination that I faced from the industry and from seeing beyond what was in front of me, seeing beyond my circumstances, and wanting to highlight other people because I'm fighting for diversity and inclusion. I want people to see that we may be different, but we are all equal, and we all deserve to be included, and we all deserve that chance. So we couldn't link up a video of See Beyond, but some of that footage that you saw is from See Beyond and my own show. So you can look it up on social media or my YouTube channel. Tamara Mena Official has a See Beyond TV playlist with some of those videos. But yeah, I really like this phrase, one of the last phrases I want to share with you. I saw it not too long ago about how there is no elevator to success. You got to climb up the steps. Obviously, you can't really climb up the steps, but you know what I mean. And just honor the process. I'm the kind of person that is so impatient. I want everything now, and it's good to be determined, but just honor the process. Everything will come. Just keep working on it, stay at it, and everything will come together. I really want to share about this though before I end my talk. So another beautiful lesson that life has given me is a lot of things will happen when you least expect it, and I had a really bad. I was heartbroken once. We've all been, well, more than once. We've all been heartbroken, but I really was crushed at one point, and then I just worked on myself, and when I least expected, God just rewarded me with somebody really special and somebody that I never would have believed it. I've known Chris for a long time. We met in high school. We never dated. He told his dad, which they're here, it was so funny. One of the first times he introduces me, he says, yeah, we never dated, but we had math class and we used to flirt with each other. And I was like, I wasn't flirting with you. And he's like, you weren't? I was like, no. And then it was so funny because one of his friends, he's like, yeah, dude, no, yeah, you wish she was flirting with you. She was just being nice. But anyway, we met in high school and we just got along, but never would have thought we would date. Seriously, years later, out of nowhere, he was in my dream. I hadn't even talked to him in a long time, a random dream. And so I reached out to him, and that's just how it all started. And then we started to talk, and then we started to date. And then he proposed on TV. I had no clue. I was invited to a show just to share my motivational talk and share my story. And he talked to the producer, and he proposed on stage. So it was, till this day, my graduation and this engagement are like two of the best days of my life. And I know if he's in LA, if he could be here, he would be here tonight. But even this, like, I'm just so grateful. It's not when I wanted. Things didn't work out in terms of this aspect of my life when I wanted it. It was actually when I least expected it, but I believe it was in God's time. So anyway, I just wanted to share that personal aspect with you, and never give up on life. Always keep that hope and that passion alive. I know it's not going to be easy, but you can always move forward. And I just thank you for coming here tonight and for allowing me to share my story in a more profound way. And I hope this inspired you or motivated in any way that you should always go after your dreams. Don't let anybody limit you. Thank you.